Mark Williams just waiting for Elliot Slessor to return to the arena for the deciding frame of this, what's been an interesting match and certainly not been high quality. There's no point pretending otherwise, but we've now got a decider, which is always fascinating. Don't forget, tonight we've got 2 live matches. Judd Trump is up first against Andrew Higginson. We'll be on air at 6:45 for the build-up for that one. And then Mark Selby, the world #1, up against Liam Highfield. Selby, the Welsh Open 2008 was his first ranking title. But as he pointed out, I did an interview with him earlier, he pointed out that Highfield beat him actually at the English Open. We shall see how that transpires this evening, but Trump and Selby, the 2 big hitters on this table tonight. But for now, can Mark Williams avert a shock defeat here, avoid one, and get himself into the second round?
Yeah, he just started to play a bit better, didn't he? And he was all completely out of sorts. Elliot Slessor, who not used to winning
Final frame
against players of this
Mark Williams to
calibre, has been pegged back, but he was in charge early. You'd have to say that the all-world champion is strong favourite here, but let's see what happens. Very much stranger things, I guess, in sport and snooker will have taken place. And when it comes down to a cider, really, then it is not so much anyone's, but it's there's a chance it could go against him. Started off getting the cue ball right back. That's a good safety shot.
Yeah, and there are other pressures as well. It's not just about winning and getting through the second round. You don't get any money if you don't win your first match. And Elliot Slessor has earned just 6,500 all season. So, you know, frankly, he could do with the money. So that might be in his mind as well.
Well, he's been quite fortunate, actually. All those reds that he's left on the right side of the table with the second kiss and behind the green, he's left it safe. Now does Mark fancy a pot here? No, I think he's looking for the thin safety. I think what you do feel is you don't want to present your opponent with a really easy opportunity. But that is halfway giving him something to go at. Now he's got a red here from hand. If he puts it straight, he can stun on the black, and he is absolutely banging amongst the reds here. He's got to play it. Got to play on the black. If it goes in, well, you wouldn't see the reds placed any better. Well, that's made things very interesting. He's got his first chance in the decider. It's a good pot. He struck it nicely.
Well, it's a wonderful chance, this, to build a big break. But I guess they're not really normal circumstances for him, with the potential to land a big scalp here.
No, Dave, but I have watched him at venues on the practice table, putting in many hours, and it really is, for moments, just like this. This is the real thing.
Nine.
Well, it was Steve Davis, wasn't it, who famously said that the key is to play like it means nothing when it means everything. The problem is, of course, it doesn't mean nothing. It does mean everything. This is his career. It's a big moment for him. in his career. If he could win this match, it could really kick-start him, give him that boost of confidence he's been looking for.
Yes, I think we all know what he meant, though. He kind of meant that if you wanted things too much, then you won't get them.
14.
So you've got to let yourself relax and play the shots, which is where Elliot Slessor is at right now. Played it well enough.
15.
Plays that little shot very nicely. And as I say, the opportunities here, the two reds above the black both go to the same pocket. Wow, what an opportunity.
$22.
That's okay. There is a bit of angle on this just to get up for the black.
$23. $30. $31.
Well, he didn't try an awful lot on that last shot. And now this is taking him slightly away from the reds. Held it well enough. And I think, again, it's the kind of table where reds really do pot everywhere.
38.
In the middle of the table, there are a couple more. One below the pink is on.
$39.
And holding for the pink, keeping it nice and simple.
Elliot Slessor, 22 years of age from Gateshead, the world number 115. Dropped off the tour, got back on last season, so he's at the start of a 2-year card.
45.
And he's just looking for a breakthrough. Is it going to come in the next few minutes? He's in such a strong position, 49-0. Got in with a great red. Going along nicely here. Just needs to continue for a few more minutes. And this would be a terrific win for him.
Yes, the opening red was a good one, but
46.
if you remember, Mark Williams winning off, the cue ball trickled into the top right pocket, which I guess gave him that opportunity even more so with the ball in hand. He's still got to pot them. I like what he's doing here. It is a golden chance, but he's taking the cushions out of the equation, if you like. He's played a lot of shots
52.
where he's just landed on a ball.
$53.
And that's okay as well. Again, played it well. And again, choices of reds here. All the way through the break, they've been just beautifully placed.
59.
Yeah, as I say, you've still got to get them, and he's so far done a good job.
Yeah, he's just focused on every shot, hasn't he?
60.
And he's just focusing on the table, and he is, at the moment, shutting out, it would seem, the wider picture. The black to lead by 71, so only needs one more red as well.
Well, that looks okay. There are still enough
67.
points on, but that would be with the miss on this next red. He's got a slightly awkward queuing shot, whichever one he plays. He's close to this red. Interesting, he wants this one. I think this is missable. Well done. Well done, and what a good win this is going to be for him.
Yeah, and what a great finish. This has been the best frame of the match, and a better win considering the fact Williams pulled back from 3-1 down. He's not made a century this season, Elliot Slessor. He could well win the match we won here. And every credit to him, because he stood up to the pressure in this decider. That man was favourite once he came back to 3 each, but Mark Williams is a real shock casualty here in the opening round.
76.
Yes, and of course, if it had been on an outside table without TV coverage, it would have been still a shock, but even more so on the show table here in Cardiff in the Welsh Open against a Welshman, one of the best Welsh players the game has ever produced.
83.
And he could go on and make a big break here, but he's probably feeling on cloud nine anyway.
84.
He'll play Jimmy Robertson in the last 64. Concern for Williams, his performance today will confuse him, I think. Well, he wants to finish with a century. You saw his reaction there, leaving this so awkward. But regardless, he's won. That's the main thing.
Elliot
So
Slessor,
he makes the highest break of the match to win the match. A 90 from Elliot Slessor. And a huge shock here in Cardiff. Mark Williams, the only Welshman to win the Welsh Open. He's out in the first round. Very disappointing for him. But Elliot Slessor marches on. Played a great decider, and he's beaten Mark Williams by 4 frames to 3.